Well, welcome back to the Porch Sessions in Meridian here. Great song. That was a wonderful song. Thank you for sharing that with us. Again, I wanted to go back to some of the sort of the traditions of the South and traditions of sort of the music world. And one of the things that we have here is this tradition of mentorship. And I know that after you were struggling with your illness and coming out of it, that you met someone who really kind of gave you a hand through just sort of re-evolving, reinventing yourself as a musician. A gentleman named Chris Etheridge.
Yes.
And I've kind of a storied musician here from Meridian. I mean, what was that like? I mean, that must have been amazing.
I was like with the seizures and with the classical music pursuit, I really had time to listen to what I had to learn and learn it. And so I was unaware of Chris Etheridge and who he really was. And for people who don't know who he is, he was Willie Nelson's bass player for about 12 years, and most people know that, but he was also a founding member of the Flying Burrito Brothers with Graham Parsons.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what that meant when I met him. And so I knew what Brahms meant. You know?
Right.
And I think that's really kind of why the connection between us, because I was one of the first people he met that had no clue who he was or what he was. I knew the Willie Nelson thing, but not that he changed the way people play bass for alt country and for that. But I was pregnant and single and had not played music nearly well, and surprised still that I was pregnant and even could do these things and drive. And I had gotten an offer to come sit in and make $50 at one of the little dives here in Meridian called the Echo, which was his favorite, which is everybody's favorite. It's a true dive. Music 7 nights a week. And I remember looking over to the guy who had really asked me to come and saying, "Who's that old guy back there? Man, he can play some bass." And then but that day, Chris, I remember him when I met him. He just grabbed my hands, and when you're pregnant and going to a place to try to play music for money, and that you're single, that there should be, "Oh, honey, what's happening?" He didn't ask me anything, but just, "Hey, you play music? I cannot wait to hear it," and encouraged me. And during the pregnancy and during that hard first getting into nursing school, where I was, just struggling, he checked on me every day. He called me. He encouraged me to play anyway, and I wasn't. I had too much in my head going on, and instead introduced me to his brother, who started playing with me a little bit. And toward the end, he found out he had pancreatic cancer and died pretty suddenly. And it's a loss that the whole town, all of us, just the great thing about Chris is what he did for me, he was doing for everybody. Right. And he was just humble from behind the music scenes, changing things, and infecting us big time. And so all of us played just a little bit like him, from playing with him. But after he passed away, I Googled him and realized, my God, I've been hanging out with a giant. And in the hospital, he told me, he said, "When you get your life together, the music's going to hit you in the back of the head, and you're going to just go." It was his funeral that I met the music scene at, and he had spoken enough to them about me and told me which ones, which ones that were his friends that he knew well. And so at his memorial, I sat in. And I have played this year with these guys who have been playing with Chris Etheridge since they were babies. And it definitely makes our music scene sound a little different. Because we had his bass, his underneath us, but also Tommy Etheridge and Joey Etheridge, his two brothers, are still playing with us. And oh my gosh, amazing. It's an honor just to have them on stage. And so he has definitely affected me. I showed you I wear his bass pick. A lot of us do around our necks, and we do his songs and try to feel like when we're playing one of his songs and I look over at his brother and I look over at his other brother, it's like I can feel his hand on the back of my shoulder. And so he's still very present. He's still very missed, and he was kind to me when he didn't have to be, because he was a big shot. He was a big deal. Right before he passed away, Nora Jones or something. And I remember I was like, "Oh, Chris." And I was like, "Who are you talking to?" And I remember thinking that day, oh no, And then one of the last things he asked me before he passed away, he said, "Amy, where are your instruments?" I wasn't playing at all. I was cleaning houses, going to nursing school, decided there's no way I could do music. He said, "Are you sitting on them? Are they like in your closet? Are you using them for furniture? You play 8 instruments." And so when he passed away, I kind of felt like it was my I had to start.
He passed the torch to you.
He did. And he talked about me good enough for these guys to take me in. And the year I've been playing in Meridian has been an education on how to let my soul come through, and so that's all just straight from him. And so the song I've played, "To Sing Through the Pain," that is.
And you got a song about it.
Yes, it is the only song I've written since I've been well.
Wow.
And it's been all the other ones I wrote back when I was sick, and this one is a neat one because I was in the shower. I was missing him. He was, during that little time, one of my only friends. He was checking on me, and so I thought, God, I wish I could call Chris and ask him how to lose him. I mean, how do I, Chris, what do I do about losing you? And it hit me in the shower. He'd go play some music, go sing. And then I went out and did this little morning thing I read, and the name of the devotional was "Sing Through the Pain." And so it was one of those given songs. Like I didn't really write it. It just went into my head. And then Britt Gully, another musician, he wrote the bridge for me. Great. And so it kind of has a piece of all of us in it. So.
Well, I'm looking forward to hearing it. So, well, thank you for being here.
I've
really enjoyed having you here. Yeah,
I'll make quite a trip.
I look forward to more time. So,
yes, definitely.
All right. So, well, thank you guys for joining us here in Meridian, and look for us back in Hattiesburg and a few other places that we've got lined up on the road. So this worked out well, and thanks again.
Thank you. You said it didn't like you, I said it doesn't know you, no one knows it, all my friend. You said it couldn't be so, I said sit back, we'll go slow, no one knows it, all my friend. We said hey, oh God, why do we pray, where do we go when we go away? We said hey, oh God, why do they say no one knows it all anyway? You said he couldn't know me, I said watch and he'll show you, no one knows it all, my friend. You said you had no reason that you should believe him, no one knows it all, my friend. We said hey, oh God, why do we pray, where do we go when we go away? We said hey, oh God, why do they say no one knows it all anyway? Take it back, take it down, take it round till you found what you can use, my friend. Take it down, take it round, take it down till you found what you can use, my friend. We sit shoulder to shoulder, we get older and older, no one knows it all, my friend. We live minute to minute, still don't know why we're in it, no one knows it all, my friend. We said hey, oh God, why do we pray, where do we go when we go away? We said hey, oh God, why do they say no one knows it all anyway?